So, what y'all thought of the Doomsday record first to start off with?
What you want me to say about it, man? Spy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's all right. I mean, so what do you think? I mean, why did Eminem even start this beef? Like, it was, like, I mean, I just didn't understand why he dedicated a whole song again to Benzino after all these years.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Hey, newsflash. Eminem is corny now. Like, I don't understand why people keep giving him energy, honestly. I feel about him the same way I feel about Kanye, the same way I feel about Kid Cudi, the same way I feel about all of these niggas I never want to hear again. I don't want to hear them again. If it was like, I would never talk about these people again if it was up to me.
Okay, but you can't say that you can't never talk about these. You talk about legends in the game. Now, this is the thing with this beef, because you know, even people in the chat. I'm not. It's like there's two sides to this beef. There are people who like hate Eminem and they're happy to see anybody diss Eminem, and then there are people who love Eminem and it doesn't matter what diss that that is dropped, they won't like be objective about it. And so, I mean, I don't think we're in either camp really. We've reviewed some of Eminem's music. We like some of it. We hate some of it. But I thought this song was just okay. Benzino talks about Eminem in interviews and stuff like that. So cool. He dropped the diss to him, and then Benzino's first record came out, Vultures, and I thought it was lame because Benzino's not a very good rapper.
What y'all think of the first? He's extra corny. He's super corny. I hate him too. I hate him more than Eminem.
That's the whole problem with this thing in the first place, is why this dude even saying his name, man. This dude not even making albums or records and stuff like that no more. And you dissing him on a compilation album? Well, you got like several bars for him. Mm-hmm. Like, why? Were these old ones that he had in his notebook he wanted to just get rid of because he didn't care about this album that much? He's just doing this guy Cole Bennett a favor, maybe, to get on his albums. Like, oh, I'm Eminem, I'm one of the biggest rappers. I'll get on that for 2 minutes, do a quick thing with some old rhymes, and he didn't expect Benzino to respond. Like, well, like I don't understand why he would ever bring this dude name up in 2023. Or I assume it's recorded.
Yeah, well, Benzino. Okay,
so this has been on an interview run.
Yeah, Benzino been on the interview run, and whenever Benzino's in an interview, the first thing they ask him about is Eminem. That's because, of course, who cares about Benzino really without Eminem? Like, there's really nothing I'm interested in.
Or his daughter.
Interview about.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. But you're right about that. I agree. So then, why would Eminem ever say his name in anything in this modern time?
Right, and that's my thing. Good.
I mean, look, the thing is, Benzino, he look, the stuff he be saying, and we'll talk about it when we get into the rap Elvis, man. So, I mean, yes, the first song I thought was just okay, but there's some solid bars in there for Eminem. But the second one, is much better.
Agreed. So this is what I'm saying. I mean, that Rap Elvis track, there are tons of bars. I mean, he goes through the entire history. Listen, man, Eminem has been in beefs with very low, he hasn't been in the beef with any high tier rapper, right? It's all either... And
he lost pretty much all of them. This dude, his record is not good, man. People think that 8 Mile the movie was real, dog. It wasn't, bruh. He lost battles to, he beat Nick Cannon. I think is the only person I can say
he beat Nick Cannon. He lost to Mariah Carey.
He lost to Mariah Carey. Yeah. People gotta stop, man. What are we talking about? Why do they even act like this is a dub? When Game dissed Eminem, we were sitting here who cares? Oh, you beat Eminem. Oh, great. Of course he don't want to respond.
That game diss was whack. That game diss was really whack.
The game diss was whack. But again, my whole thing was, this dude is a corpse, man. He doesn't, he's not relevant like that. You know what I'm saying? This like going to the store and acting like you gangster and punching an old man in the face. Like this old man walk with a walker trying to get some bananas. And you just walk up and be like, I'm gangster.
I feel like that's unfair to say. I feel like that's unfair to say.
I feel the same way. I feel the same way.
Benzino, hold on. Y'all can't be biased. Benzino don't rap at all. Like, so you can say anything you want about Eminem's record.
I was saying that in terms of game
at all. Okay,
right.
but we talk about this. We don't need to talk about
Benzino is also an old man on a walker. So him walking up and punching Eminem is legitimate. Correct.
Right. No, it's not legitimate. Put both of these old niggas in a nursing home and leave them alone. Let them niggas die over there. I do not care.
Old people in the nursing home could fight each other. I'm cool. I don't bother me at all.
We don't hear about that shit. That's my point. I don't want to hear about this, man. This shit is corny.
No. This don't make nobody better. I think it's super interesting.
Nah,
and the thing about that's so funny is Benzino was right, Doug. See, I don't know if Braxton, you was like 2 years old. Benzino, when he was the owner of the Source, he was going all the kid like a super angry vendetta against this dude. Mm-hmm. And he said he was racist. He said he had the racist songs, and he put them shits with a copy of the Source. And Eminem had racist songs, and people act like they don't remember this shit. So when he says this stuff, when he says, "Yo, I got beef with this dude," whatever, if Eminem want to bring him up, he's like the only person I've ever heard that like says this.
Yeah,
and like treats it like a real thing.
So let's talk about that. Why is that? I mean, because there's a whole industry around Eminem. Like, I mean,
there's only one answer to why is that. Dr. Dre.
So, but I'm not saying that part. I'm saying, why is it that he made the racist song. I mean, we heard him say the N-word on the record, but it feels like no one ever talks about it except for Benzino, like you said. Why is that?
Dre is the reason. The Dre cosign is everything. Dr. Dre got like $1 billion off this dude. He's the one who made this dude famous. He wasn't famous when he was rapping with Rawkus and them.
Yeah.
That's all Dr. Dre eating off of him. Dr. Dre is the reason why he's, like I said, famous completely. He would be a
oh Lord,
I don't know what
level
rapper he would be, but he would not be that huge of a rapper without a Dr. Dre cosign and beats. Period.
I don't know if I agree with that, but
I mean, what do you disagree with? Go ahead, say it.
I mean, you can say that about so many people, though. Like, I hate that argument. I mean, I'm not gonna take nothing away from the legend that he is a legend.
Mm-hmm.
He did some legendary things. I just don't care no more. That was 30 years ago now. At this point, like, I don't know.
Yeah, Eminem hasn't made an album that I love recently, but this song was good, and these diss tracks are good. I mean, and people like talking about diss tracks. That's all it is. So this Benzino song was dope, and he went through talked about all of Eminem's flaws.
Stop saying that. It was not dope.
Okay,
you were not gonna play this in your car. It's not dope. It was a good diss.
Okay, I would.
Oh Lord, no way! You're not listening to this riding around. No, you're not. That's a lie.
No, okay. So wait, hold on. You misjudging.
Yeah.
Diss songs though. That's how you listen to diss records. You don't listen to diss records like that.
Bang.
Most songs are
really,
no.
That's 100% true. The replay value in a diss song is very important. This song has no replay value. First of all, he's a terrible rapper. I don't understand. This song is not great. The diss is good.
Who said it was great?
Yeah,
he has great. He has good bars for Eminem, but otherwise, I don't want to hear this again. Y'all,
did we say we about to bump this in the whip though? We said this is a successful diss.
Okay, I mean, I guess, like I said, I mean, successful to a corny nigga, like, I don't care. That's not cool to me. I don't know. That's not cool to me. I don't know.
Yeah,
but a win is a win, man. You don't watch fights where the dude won and it wasn't the cutest win. It wasn't a knockout. And guess what? They walked out of there with the dub, put their hands up.
That's right.
Sometimes football games be lame. The Chiefs just beat the Ravens and the game was trash. But the Chiefs won. They go into the Super Bowl. They put their hands up and walk out with Taylor Swift. I mean, that's what happens. Like, you get your dub. And so I'm not going to sit up and say that this man ain't win so far. Now, he could still lose. Eminem could come back with something. Maybe he'll be inspired. But
So does the fact that someone else wrote the record for him take anything away from it? Because this is what all the Eminem stands are saying, that somebody else wrote this for Benzino. Yeah, this is all the internet has been on a witch hunt for who wrote the record, right?
Well,
because
do they have
well, okay. The fact is, we heard. Okay, there's a big difference in quality of rapping from the first diss track to the second one. It sounds like, I mean, many people are saying it just sounds like someone else wrote it for him. Because Benzino's
Coil Ray helped the dad out. They bonded. They came back together. Over
No. People are saying no. People are saying the like Math Hoffa or Cassidy. Matt said in the chat that it's been confirmed that Cassidy wrote it. I haven't seen that, but you know, that's what everyone's saying, either Math Hoffa or Cassidy.
Well. All right, well that does take away from it then. But I mean, he paid somebody to get it done for him. Cassidy wrote it. Cassidy did that, man. It does take away from it. You a Drake fan? Of course you don't think that.
This nigga Gabe, like, I don't care. Like, that's what I'm saying. He's not a rapper. I don't understand why that matters. He's not a rapper.
You can't win a rap battle. You can't win a rap battle with someone else rhymes. That gives no weight. You get no props for that.
He already gets no props for me.
Okay, well, whatever props he gets from somebody else is invalid if he didn't write the bars. I mean, that's.
I'm not.
Cassidy wrote it. Who cares? I mean, I don't care about this at all. Like, we can move on if Cassidy wrote it.
Oh, see, I don't feel that way, because if Cassidy wrote it, that don't mean that the diss is any less credible. Like I don't give Benzino the props for it, but Cassidy or whoever wrote it gets the props because it's a successful diss.
That's
the
lame.
Facts that he said on the record,
super lame.
The facts that he said on the record are still true.
But I don't care as much. I don't. Exactly. I don't care. I don't care if he ain't write it. I don't care. All right. Same thing with MGK. Did Mariah Carey write her song about Eminem, or was that Ghostwriters?
I mean, a pop singer don't gotta write their own song. A pop singer don't gotta write their own song.
She don't write those songs. That was her dressed up in the video like Eminem, though.
Yeah.
All right.
That's true.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. I mean, we can move on, Doug. I don't really. Like I said, maybe Eminem will respond, maybe not. But I don't know why people, act surprised that like these bars hit, because these bars are. This is real stuff. This is real stuff that happened. His label is trash. His records have been trash.
Part. I mean, that part. Nobody has been successful on Shady Records. Like, and everyone's left. Like, that is the most damaging thing that was said. I mean, he listed out everybody that left. Nobody is happy on the on that record label. So
he don't give them no cosigns. Anybody signed to the record, he don't give them no cosigns. Like,
yeah, he don't be on their record and stuff.
He had Westside there, but he did one song with Conway the whole time he was on this label. It's like, what are we here for then? You can't even get an M cosign on your label. That don't make sense to me. So hey, whatever you want. Remember Royce? Button complained about that with Slaughterhouse. It's like, why we don't have no Eminem songs? It's like. Two songs with Eminem make your whole pop. That's all you really need if you want to sell records on the record label. But
agreed.
What do I know, man? I don't know.
He wasn't on the Slaughterhouse album and stuff. Yeah, it was. I agree with the things that he said. He's a bad record label owner, and he's picked beefs with, low quality, low hanging fruit. And then this is another time when he punched down again, and one time. We see somebody, come and punch up against him, and it looks bad when you get knocked out by a lightweight.
It happened when MGK did it. Yeah, and people were keeping like, oh, it's not happening. MGK had a great verse. I thought this was great when he was talking about let's talk about it. And I thought he had good this is for Eminem. So I thought that was a dub for him. People was like, nah, no way, kill shot. Oh, it's so strong.
I feel like that was more debatable. I feel like that was more debatable. This was not. Unless, if Eminem got to come back with something, legit to beat this one. I don't feel like Kill Shot would beat this.
Maybe he'll come back with something.
Please don't.
But
please don't.
Yeah.
The last good Eminem song I heard was that one with Cudi. It was like a Lucy that they dropped. That was probably the last good one. Before that, it was probably 10 years.
Yeah, so shout out to people in the chat, man. Peter, we talked about the Benzino Eminem beef already, man. Yeah, I definitely think that Benzino kills him. It's not about how well the song is written. It's the facts, the things he said on the diss track. I mean, you can't deny it. Everybody left Eminem's label. He's only beef with whack rappers or pop stars. I mean, those are things he's got to respond to, man. He's got to respond to, and he can't let another whack rapper, because we all know Benzino's whack, and we did talk about somebody else writing for him. And these guys said that takes away from the song, but you can't let a whack rapper.
That's a massive L if somebody else is known, somebody else wrote your diss. That's a massive L. It's not as bad as reference tracks for one of your hits, but it's still a massive L.
It doesn't change the facts, though. See, this is my thing. It don't change the facts.
But we already knew the facts. We know the facts. The facts is not about the only reason the diss record is good. You got to deliver those. You got to have the skills to deliver those properly. So we're not gonna just give you credit because you can spit facts. I could read a paper and tell you all kinds of facts. Don't that's not skills based.
Man, it would have sounded just like that goddamn record.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people say the same, but disagree. With no reply because of his ghostwriting. So, I mean, hey, if that disqualifies, that disqualifies.
You can't say but you can't. No. If I'm you as the rapper who's being dissed, just because he might have got ghostwriters, and you should come out and put that as part of your diss response. You can't just say, I'm not responding because I think he might have had a ghostwriter. You don't know that. Unless he got pictures of him, reading the lyrics, it says at the top, written by Cassidy, and you reading them, and Cassidy say it like this. If you don't have that picture or reference tracks and videos like Drake, then what are we doing right now? You gotta stand up there and respond. You have to respond.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta respond to whoever wrote the ghost or whoever wrote it. And, so if he knows who wrote the song,
shoot at everybody. You supposed to be a beast. Shoot at who cares?
Yeah, shoot at Cassidy. Shoot at Math Hoffa. I mean, yeah.
What was Cassidy? Yeah, what Cassidy been at, man? Cassidy, what he been at? I ain't seen him since Girl, You Wanna Come to My Hotel with R. Kelly. Right? What else he did? Remember that? We Got Room Keys.
Yeah, I remember the Cassidy record. Cassidy had a few hits. I remember.
Cassidy had ballparks, but I don't know what he did at.
Something like that. Yeah, but
oh yeah, I forgot about that. That song sucked. I hated that song. All right. So what's the next album? We got a few more.
Agreed. I mean, we all know Peter. The thing is, we know that Benzino's not. No one respects Benzino as a rapper. We're talking about the diss. Okay, the diss itself has to be respected. That diss, it hits. You can't say it has no impact on Eminem. You can't say that it didn't touch him, because whether he wrote it or not, and whether he said something new or not, he's the first one to lay it out on a track like that, and Eminem has to respond to that. Now, I don't think this is the first time Eminem's lost.
Has it been confirmed that he wrote it? I mean, that somebody else wrote it? Has it been confirmed?
No, it has not been confirmed. Not from my knowledge. Confirmed? He denies it. He said that he wrote it.
It was confirmed in the chat. He said he wrote it. Benzino said he wrote it.
But of course he'll say that. I mean, that's the thing. Of course he'll say that.
Okay, well, look.
We know we've never heard Benzino rap like that.
He gets the credit.
We never heard Benzino rap like that.
He gets the credit till we hear otherwise.
Okay. So even though you never heard Benzino rap like that, you just assume he went in the hyperbolic time chamber and learned how to rap?
No, first of all, the dude has been rapping for years. I'm not saying he's good. I remember he had a couple songs that was, whatever, back in the day. He got some production credits. Didn't he make the Stillmatic intro or something like that?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure he produced a song on Stillmatic. I don't remember which one. It might be a whack one. I don't know. It might be Braveheart Party. But I think he produced a song on Stillmatic because he was a producer. They had, wasn't it like Hangman or something? Some whack. Look, again, these dudes from Boston, so you know they lame. But Boston, one of the wackest cities. But as far as him, I mean, he got to get some credit. I assume he did it. I don't think he did it.
He said nothing new. I don't give a shit.
Okay, but does it have to be new to still be true? Like, here's the thing, Peter, in the chat. It's number one. I'm not talking about the Vulture record. The Vulture record was whatever. But still, the Rap Elvis record was the better one. And if it's true, it doesn't matter if it's been said or not. Like, I feel like, Boston didn't catch a stray. He was Detroit. You said this is the Celtics versus the Pistons. The Pistons are the ones losing it in this case. So that's
no, they're talking about all Baldy saying Boston sucks.
Boston does suck.
Oh.
What's wrong? Y'all love Boston now? Man, I hate up. Man, look, man, come on, man. Wax Cities get this. I don't care about Boston. Boston ain't been hot since the Tea Party, dog. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Like, what we doing now? Y'all gonna act like Boston is some kind of hip hop mecca or something like that? So Boston is probably is a low tier. They down there with like St. Louis. Who they got? They got Static, who don't. Does Static claim them in terminology? Who else they got from Boston? Does Guru claim Boston?
I don't know. I didn't even know any of those dudes were from Boston. I didn't know any of those dudes were from Boston.
Who's from Boston? Oh yeah, Static and Term are from an area of Boston. They don't even say Boston; they say Lawrence or whatever.
Yeah,
like they don't even claim Boston itself. So they're from who else? House of Pain. Who else they got? That's all Boston got. Like maybe I missed some Boston rappers. Sorry, Boston. I don't think they got. I think they weak. They definitely under New Orleans. You heard me?
Yeah, for sure. They definitely under New Orleans. Yeah, they not. And we talking about in hip hop, Matt. We don't. Football don't matter. It don't matter what they did in football. Talking about in hip hop.
Yeah, that's great. Yo, y'all stadium not even in Boston. It's in the middle of the woods, dog. I've been up there, bro. It ain't even. You got to drive like an hour to get to the stadium in the middle of the woods. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't claim that.
All right, man. Then let's talk about some more of this music, man. Because everyone wants to talk about the Eminem beef, but like I said, you gotta respond, man. I think it's legitimate. If he didn't write it, then we can't give Benzino credit. He's not like he is some great rapper, but I still think Eminem has to respond to the accusations and the things said on that record to whoever he's got to respond to, and so. Hey, I mean, Benzino is a million times more trash. Nobody's debating that. It's not like
that's why it should be easy to wash him then.
Exactly.
Tell these niggas we don't want to hear none of these people battle rapping each other. We don't care.
Nah, man. Nah. If you get knocked out,
don't want to hear that shit.
If you supposed to be an all-time great and you get knocked out by Joe Schmo, then like you gotta fix that. You gotta fix that
for sure.
So
all right. So who's up next, man? Who are we talking about next, man?